Hello and welcome back to the Gaming Dave. Yes, I kind of made my return without some kind of big announcement, and I didn't do an E3 video like I said I was going to, but a bunch of things got in the way, but let's just push that aside. I do want to say though, E3 this year was pretty good, and there were quite a few things that came out of it that I'm really looking forward to. I think it's really going to be interesting to see how the development of those games comes out over the next few months and or years really. So with that being said, let's get on to the news. It's been a pretty interesting news week and let's go, shall we? First off, let's start off with the Arkham Knight release, a bit of a hot topic this week in the news for the gaming industry. The game came out to pretty much rave reviews, particularly on the consoles, but the PC port was pretty shoddy. Apparently it was given to a very small company that were only given 6 weeks to successfully port this game, and they had very little PC porting experience. So when the game came out for PC, it was ridiculously broken. Frame rate issues, massive glitches, and all that, and just a bunch of features just were not included at all. And this gave Rocksteady a lot of bad reps, so much so the game actually got pulled from Steam in one of the first times that's ever happened before, because Steam's new refund system that was announced during my hiatus, because of that, Valve were actually losing money off of Arkham Knight, so they just pulled it off Steam. Rocksteady have stated this week as well, though, they are pretty much working round the clock to fix Arkham Knight. Apparently this is not the first time this has happened with an Arkham game. I think it was maybe Arkham Origins had a pretty bad launch, and so yeah, if you're planning on getting Arkham Knight, just hold off until it's been patched, until it's been thoroughly patched. An obvious bit of news for Fallout 4 is said that the PC edition of that, in some better news, will not have a frame rate cap and will not have a resolution cap. So once again, Bethesda really pulling out the stops for Fallout 4, and it should be absolutely fantastic when that game comes out in November. So as if you're dingle dangle, in the survival game Rust is apparently based off your Steam ID. So the feature was said to be randomized, for realism purposes, to just be like, well, some people have big dongs, some people have slightly smaller dongs, and that's all okay, and it's all for realism. The kind of head honcho, Gary Newman, I believe his name was, confirmed that this was the case, that it was based off your Steam ID, but it was also still randomized, and the system for which they determine this is very much kind of locked behind closed doors. And in an interview, Gary Newman stated, hang on, if you come up short, so to speak, you're going to have to deal with it. Maybe buy a big pickup truck or something. Gary Newman, people. What a lad. Remember Tom Clancy's The Division? Kind of got a lot of delays and it's been at E3 for a couple of years. That no longer has a companion app. Cool. Next thing. Peter Moore, the head boss, Satan, who knows, says that he will delay Battlefront if it doesn't feel right. I'll tell you what else doesn't feel right, that statement from Peter Moore. That seems very unlikely for an EA game. I know a lot of people are invested in Battlefront. I am very much skeptical about Battlefront. I do not think it will be a good game, simply because of the aggressive pre-order policies and DLC policies. I just think it will not live up to its hype. So, but this is a very interesting statement from Peter Moore, and I just don't really believe it. In some more light-hearted news, someone attempted to pre-order Fallout 4 entirely out of bottle caps. It took approximately 2,240 bottle caps, and Bethesda replied, and they're giving this chap a copy of Fallout 4 come November. So, great job, man. You did it. They did say in a reply letter how pretty much because he was the first to do this, that is why they were giving him this free copy of Fallout 4. But, yeah. So don't try again because they probably will turn you down. Carrying on with Bethesda, despite the massive success that was their E3 press conference with the likes of the Dishonored 2 announcement, more Fallout 4 footage, and a bunch of other fantastic stuff to come out of that, including the new Doom game as well, Bethesda has said that it might not do another press conference at E3. They've said that they have PAX, they have that Game Informer weekend or things like that, and what they said was that an E3 press conference felt right for 2015. And with the stuff that they brought out for E3 for 2015, that would very much seem to be the case. So It's interesting that Bethesda are taking this outlook, but at the same time, you have to give them a lot of respect for it. So we might not see another Bethesda press conference for quite some time. So that's me for this week. Been a week of good articles, but at the same time, just not a lot happening as such because it kind of all just sort of happened at E3. So before I go, I want to talk to you about a new upload schedule. It's that time again where I set myself ridiculous goals for what I want to do with my channel for the foreseeable future until I say otherwise. So, this video will go up the same day I recorded it, the Sunday. Monday to Thursday will be Let's Plays. It will still be Serious Sam. I don't know if I want to do anything else. I still need to do some thinking about that. But for now, it will definitely be Serious Sam. I have a backlog, and then I can just record some more. Friday will be a bonus video, per se. It's probably going to be quite a bit of Hearthstone. I do intend on doing a fair bit of Hearthstone. Might do a Feature Friday, where I showcase a game that I really enjoy. I might do reviews. I might do comments on certain things that happen, like certain topics within the industry that interest me. And just generally sort of rambling a bit, and just have a little extra bonus video for you guys. And then, of course, back to Sunday will be a news video. Saturday, no video from that channel. Side channel will just be as it comes. So I hope you look forward to that as much as I do. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really hyped, and I hope you are too. So with that being said, I'm the Gaming Dave. I'll see you next time.